Hello, Lewis here. This is level 1 of our belts testing curriculum for those who are currently white belts and all belts above that. So every belt, any belt you are, you'll need these techniques for the belt test. You might not need all of them, but you'll definitely need some of them. But it's best to know them all just in case. We're going to start off, go rest position, go to attention, shoulders back, and bow. Go back to rest position here. Okay, so if you want to do a warm-up, you can do your own warm-up and pause it, but we're going to get straight into the techniques to keep the video as short as possible. You can do this as a class, or you can just use it as a reference for the techniques that you'll need. So first of all, we'll do our reverse punch from the horse stance. So we'll go to horse stance, hit like this. I'm going to extend the arm. So you want to make sure this hand here, the palm's facing up and it's closed. And then when we punch, we switch. So then the other hand goes out, and the other hand goes on your hip. So let's do 5 of these to begin with. We're going to switch each time. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5. So with this horse stance, if it's straight, that's not as good. It needs to be bent. Really, the perfect horse stance is to go your belt line the same as your knee line here. So if you can go there, go to here. When you double punch now, so you can go here. Each count, double punch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we rise back up and then go to rest position. Next, we do our base stand up. We're going to go to our sitting guard. Let's put one hand on the floor, one hand out like this here. Okay, so we're going to do it slow to begin with, and then we're going to speed it up. So you're going to lift the leg, so you have space, put the leg behind and facing forward the whole time, and then back up. A common mistake is to turn around as you stand up. Try and keep forward. Imagine the bad guys in front, you want to face them the whole time. And then do a reverse stand up if you can. That's not part of the technique, but it's good to add that in. So we go to sitting guard, we lift, go behind, guard stance. And I'm going to reverse, so I'll go down, hand goes on the floor, and exact reverse the way we just came up and back. Let's do that again. So we lift, behind, stand up. And once you've got that, once you do it slow, then you want to speed it up. You only want to speed up once you have it, once you do it slow with confidence. So when I say stand up, we're going to stand up with that hand out and stand up. And always strong guard here, knees bent, hands tight. And then back down and stand up. And back down and stand up, guard stance, go to rest position. So we're on the base stand up and the reverse punch. Next is the low block from the horse stance. So we get our horse stance again, hands here, get this hand and you're gonna block just like that. So it's to stop any outside attacks coming towards your torso here. So it's going to be strong, and then we're going to block here. So we do 5. We're going to alternate each time. Whenever we're in horse stands, you always alternate the techniques to each count. So it's 1, that's it, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bend your knees, that's it. Let's do that again, fast and strong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one, we're going to go to our best horse stance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we go back up, go to rest position. Now, so we've done the low block, reverse punch, and the base stand up. The kick that everyone needs, white belts and above, is the lead leg snap kick and the rear leg snap kick. So for this, we do our guide stance. We're going to keep the same stance We're not going to switch stands because we're doing it with both legs anyway. So we're going to put one leg behind, like this here. And you want your hands out. You want one hand on your hip, well the rear hand, the same side as your rear leg. The rear leg, the one that's furthest away from, if someone was in front of you, the lead leg is closest and the rear leg is the furthest away. So the rear hand wants to be on your hip because that's ready to punch, and the lead hand is ready to block. Because the best system, it can change, but the best system to have is lead hand blocking and the rear hand punching, just like that. So we've got our stance. We'll do our lead leg snap kick to begin with, which incorporates a heel to heel step. So we step heel to heel, we lift and snap, and then back down here. So you want to practice this slow until you know it, then you want to add speed. You can step here, heel to heel, lift, snap. Now with the heel to heel step, you don't always have to go the whole way. You can go half, or you can go quarter here. But as long as you step in a bit, because without the step, it's very difficult. I have to essentially lean back. So we step, lift, snap, and then back. The front here, step, lift the knee to the highest point. Even if it's just a middle kick, still lift it as high as you can. Kick, and then back. We're gonna do 3 to the count. 1, 2, 3. Let's do 3 more. We're gonna go a bit hard with these ones. 1, 2, 3. And back to here. Keep that guard stand strong. Now we do the rear leg. With this one, we just pick the rear leg up, snap, and then back to here. So we lift, snap, and back down. We lift, snap, and back down, and lift, snap, and back down. Now, a bit quicker, we'll do 3 of these. So go 1, 2, 3. Let's go a bit higher now. 1, 2, and 3. And rest position. We're going to try and go head height now. To do this, you want to do leg raisers. So you can put one hand out like this, one hand flat, and we want to go head height or above with the leg being straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put the other hand out, let's do 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we do that's our dynamic stretching. Dynamic stretching is just stretching whilst you're in motion. Static stretching is when you're still. So static stretching now, fingertips as close to the floor as possible. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we're gonna keep the same, facing the same way. Go to the side. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back up. Then this way, and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back up. Go to rest position here. We are now gonna combine all the techniques we've just done. So I'm gonna finish off with a high front kick. So we'll start off down here. We go to base stand up, low block, punch, with a reverse punch to the body, and then kick, and then back. So with this reverse punch is different to what we just did. Same with the block, because instead of the horse stance, we're in the front stance here. So we're gonna do lead hand block, rear hand punch. So stand up, guard stance, block, punch, high front kick, and back. And we're doing the rear leg front kick with this combination. And hand out, stand up, guard stance, low block, reverse punch, snap kick, and back. One more time slow, and then we'll speed it up. Base stand up, guard stance, low block, reverse punch, snap kick, and then back down. This time, when I say go, we're just going to do all of the 4 techniques as smooth as we can. So wait for it, and go. And back down. Go. And back down. One more time. Go. Guard stands, go to rest position. So we're going to go through, we're not going to do the full exercises we do at the end, because we do 30 seconds of extended plank, 30 seconds of squats, burpees. We're just going to go for the technique. We'll do 10 seconds and 10 seconds of the plank and then 10 seconds of the burpees. So with the burpees, to follow along, you're going to squat, hands on the floor, kick out, kick in, and back up. And so when you're a white belt, you do 30 seconds of each exercise, and then each belt, the idea is you're going to improve your fitness and strength, so the duration will go up higher and higher until once you hit sort of like blue belt and those other belts, it goes to a minute and a minute and a half. So it gets really tough. But it starts off relatively easy, it does, when you begin. So we're going to do 10 squats, squat burpees. So we'll go 1 and back up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 5 more and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we go on our shins for the extended plank. I'll show you from this angle. So you want your hands to be about shoulder width, arms extended back straight. We'll just do this for 10 seconds just to practice. We're going to hold here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then back on your shins and stand up. Go to rest position. But then all the techniques you need. All the techniques you need if you're a white belt, going for the white belt red stripe, but if you're above white belt, you need other techniques as well. But this is the first layer, level 1 that you need. Even if you're just a white belt, you can check out the other videos as well, so level 2, level 3, up to level 9. Because even though you won't need those techniques, you eventually will. And it's always good to, the more you know, the better it is. So we're going to go to attention, shoulders back and bow. I'll see you guys next time.